Hello, and welcome to day 2 of our video series, Quick Tips for Supporting Executive Function. Aspire is a local nonprofit organization that envisions a community where people of all abilities live, learn, and grow together. We believe that truly inclusive environments set everyone up for success and benefit each and every individual. We're bringing you this Quick Tip series because we know that executive function skills play a role in all of our daily lives, regardless of age or ability. Over the course of 6 videos, our goal is to bring you factual information and practical strategies for 6 essential executive function skills. Before we move into our focus skill area for today, let's take a moment to define what we mean when we say executive function. According to the Center on the Developing Child at Harvard University, executive function and self-regulation skills are like an air traffic control system in the brain. They help us manage information, make decisions, and plan ahead. This process occurs in the frontal lobe of our brain and is responsible for our ability to organize and act upon our thoughts, ideas, and behaviors. It's important to remember that although we are all born with a unique potential to develop executive function skills, they are learned and refined through practice, experience, and reinforcement. That means we can take active steps to improve our executive function skills in various ways. Doing so can have a positive impact on our ability to learn, work, and interact with others, no matter our age or stage in life. In this series, we'll review 6 essential executive function skill areas. These include self-control, self-monitoring, working memory, flexible thinking, planning, and organization. Today, we'll take a deeper dive into the skill area of self-monitoring by helping you understand what it means, why it's important, how you can practice it, and extra resources to learn more. Let's get started. Can you think of a time when you needed to check in with yourself? Sometimes we don't get a chance to step back and take time to reflect in the moment. Whether it's baking a cake, solving a word problem, or working in a group, all of us need time to process our thoughts and actions. So, what is self-monitoring? Self-monitoring refers to evaluating our own experiences and behaviors. Self-monitoring is a very important skill that anyone can work on and improve. Self-monitoring helps us improve behaviors, build good habits, and motivate us to be the best version of ourselves. Now let's take a look at some useful tips. Tip number 1, self-reflect. Are you taking the time to process your thoughts and experiences regularly? One easy and accessible way for anyone to self-reflect is to journal. This writing process allows us to consider our past actions and performance and plan for the future. Depending on the person's age or ability, a journal can be a collection of pictures or words that provide the author an opportunity to express ideas. Have you taken the time to pause and think today? How can you make journaling a habit? Tip number 2, know yourself. Are you mindful of what tools will help you be the best version of yourself? Listening to our bodies and understanding our own preferences, needs, and interests is crucial to making progress in both our personal and professional lives. Being aware of these things will help us pay attention to what we need in the moment in order to practice self-monitoring more actively. When basic needs, such as regular sleep and exercise, aren't met, we may notice that other aspects of our life, like work, school, and relationships, can suffer. What tools do you need in order to be successful? Are you checking in with yourself regularly in order to monitor those needs? Tip number 3, Set goals. Are you clear on the path to take to reach your goals? We can start out by setting a personal goal and breaking it down into manageable steps. This involves estimating the difficulty of the task and determining how much time it will take. Breaking down the steps will help maximize our ability to work independently and be productive. Whether it's learning how to write, painting a picture, or solving a complex geometry problem, breaking down the task into mini steps can help us see the job to completion. How can you break down your next work project? How can you also keep the big picture in mind? Tip number 4, treat yourself. Are you rewarding yourself for a job well done? Putting incentives in place to mark the completion of large or small goals is a great way to stay motivated. Regardless of age or ability, positive reinforcement helps to acknowledge our successes. Remember, motivators do not need to be tangible in order to be impactful. Things like playing a game, going outside, or listening to music can be just as meaningful and encouraging. What types of rewards motivate you? What will you challenge yourself to accomplish? These are just a few tips to help you consider self-monitoring in your daily life. There are many other resources available for people of all ages and abilities to practice this skill regularly. Check out the other tools we've shared to get tips on games, videos, apps, or articles related to the skill area we discussed today. Which of these quick tips do you aspire to utilize today? Self-reflect. Know yourself. Set goals. Treat yourself. Remember, refining these skills takes practice and time. Start small by focusing on one tip at a time. Need a way to follow through? Try writing down the strategy and posting it as a reminder. Or tell a friend or family member about it and ask them to check in with you. Thank you for joining us for day 2 of our quick tip series on executive function. Stay tuned for next time when we'll discuss the executive function skill area of working memory, coming soon. You can reach out with questions by emailing us at inclusion@aspirechicago.com. Until then, learn more by visiting aspirechicago.com or connecting with us on social media. Take care, and remember, together, we're better.